What would happen if Black Lotus won a major? As one of the only top-level teams in competitive Splatoon, I want to go over the potential effect this could have over the competitive scene. Disclaimer: this video is purely hypothetical and my own opinion. There is no way of truly telling what would happen if they did win a major. I wanted to create a video discussing the future potential of what could take place if one of the only top-level teams won a major Splatoon event. On with the video. Black Lotus is one of the best and only top-level Splatoon teams in the scene, as well as being one of the only EU top-level teams remaining at the time of this video. Composed of Noctis, Anger, Mert, Wasabi, and Labby, these 5 players have been working hard in hopes of taking home the gold along with their coach, Storm Hero. Links to their socials will be down in the description below. Unlike Moonlight, there isn't a video talking about the origins of Black Lotus at the time of this recording, so I want to take this opportunity to tell you about them. In order to do that, I sent a message over to Noctis, the captain of Black Lotus, to help me do just that. Here's how they responded. The first question I asked: how did Black Lotus form? How they met, started playing together, and even got the name. Noctis said, Wasabi, Anger, and I were already long-term friends, and in the past, after Freeze, we had a team called Toman for a while. But I made the mistake of focusing IRL for about a year and didn't play the game much at all. After that, I started to play again and wanted to keep playing with my close friends, Wasabi and Anger. We had many attempts with different people, like with my best friend IRL named Shooper, who was in +3. Soon after, Wasabi found Barley, Nango, and Zay, who were all showing lots of potential. So our first lineup was Wasabi, Barley, Nango, Zay, Anger, and myself, and we were known as Hell's Paradise. Nango didn't want to play as intensely as the rest of us, so they went on to join back with Mango Heckmeck. When we beat a pickup that had players like Echo and Tint during the German Championship Nintendo qualifier, Nintendo told us we needed to change our name due to Hell's Paradise being the name of an anime. So Barley had suggested the name White Lotus, a clan from Avatar. Although, since we all liked the color black more, we decided on Black Lotus. We had some roster changes from time to time. For instance, after the German Championship, Zay disappeared even though they mentioned they were really motivated, and Barley had to focus on IRL stuff. So we added Yaru as our last member, and we were able to beat high-level teams such as Starburst, and soon after we would add Knives and take on teams like Alliance Rogue and Moonlight. Currently, our roster rests at Anger, Wasabi, Labby, Mert, and myself. We can't wait to see what the future holds. The second question I asked is what weapons and roles does each player play? Noctis said, for myself, I play the Blaster classes, Anger plays Tent, Wasabi is Pencil or Zap, Mert is Splatlings, and Labby plays 52. How often do you all practice as a team? We practice 3 days each week. How did you get Storm Hero as a coach? Noctis said Storm Hero is a close friend of Anger's, and while we were partnered with Fluffy Aimers, they said we needed a coach, so we chose them. He's very kind and has incredible game sense. However, due to time zone constraints, it became harder for him to coach and VOD review. What motivates you guys to play competitively and to keep pushing? Noctis said since they're available 3 times a week, they are able to make a good balance between gaming and IRL activities. The motivation is to hang out with friends and grind to the top, hopefully winning the next German Championship. We've won other EU LAN such as United LAN, against a team of Toyoben, Snipes, Tin, and Mako, which has helped boost motivation, as well as prove to all of our non-believers and ourselves we can be the best without needing to play 24/7. What is a goal you all have as a team? Noctis said, I believe the goal we all have is to reach the top in general. Be consistent at winning against all other teams. For a more specific answer is to win a German Championship as Black Lotus, and of course, World Champ one day. What is each player's favorite memory on the team? Noctis said, my favorite memory, I'd have to say, in general, is the German Champs, the United LAN win, and RSL. Just getting to meet so many people and play on LAN. It's amazing every time. Of course, also wins against top teams back then like Alliance Rogue, Starburst, Moonlight, along with other good +1 level pickups. They then followed up by saying Anger's favorite memory is Gamescon, a German champ meet. Labby has said that their favorite is a 3-0 win against Moonlight during an SQ major, since they haven't been on the team long enough for more memories. Lastly, they said Mert's favorite memory is the time Knives announced they would be leaving the team and Wasabi decided to take a break from the game. As a team, we stood with our backs against the wall with doubt and worry of what would become of Black Lotus. Would we continue? Would we disband? But we aren't known for giving up. We pushed through the rough times, which strengthened our bond as a team and as friends and continued going. This is what led us to finding Labby on our rise back up. That experience of staying together as a team during a very hard time is what awakened Mert's spark again and is still, to this day, his favorite memory. One of the last questions I asked was, what do you think is the strongest bond you all have that keeps you together as a team? Noctis said, I would say the friendship that our team has is what keeps us together. Not just based only on how good someone is at the game, it's a combination of both personality and game experience that makes us a long-term team. Black Lotus has continuously been putting up high results, coming in top 5 placements through their existence as a team, competing in events like the Sendo Q Finals, Splat and Go, 20XX League, and more. However, they haven't been able to claim a final first place finish. With their recent placements, their addition of a 5th member to the roster, and consistent practice they've put in, it really did make me wonder what would happen if they finally won a major. If they won a major, it would be a huge highlight in the community, showing that playing with the same roster repeatedly can have a grand outcome. If they were to continuously win, it would potentially push other top-level players to form new teams in an attempt to get to the same point they are at, which would create a new surge of rivalries the scene hasn't had in quite some time. Black Lotus winning a major would also be huge for the EU scene. We haven't had an EU team win a major in quite some time. North America has taken that within the past year or so it would be a nice change to see an alternate region taking the throne. It would be an incredible story for themselves and their region. The community outpour would also just be amazing. Black Lotus are the underdogs of underdogs. They don't run ideally meta comps and are often scraping by to qualify for events, most notably from the 20XX League. Winning a major could potentially build courage for other players who have been feeling they don't have a shot due to their not so meta weapon picks to start pushing for greatness. Black Lotus also has quite the fan base too. While they might not be as vocal, they shine in their support through stream chats, the Black Lotus Discord server, and as well as a tournament Black Lotus held before. Winning a tournament, let alone a major, is no easy task. It can bear a lot of stress both in preparation and during the event itself. Regardless, Black Lotus has shown they are in it for not just the final goal, but the journey to get there. These players have an incredible bond, and I'm confident in saying they are going to do great things. Black Lotus, if you're watching, keep it up. You all have given so much effort to keep pushing, regardless of what happens, and it's always exciting to see. I know you all will get the big win you've been waiting for, and I'm excited for the day we get to call you all champions. That's gonna be it from me. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It helps out the channel tremendously. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.